The next question is a little more concluding question from what we've already discussed, which is, God not punishing bad people immediately, God allowing victims to suffer. That if humans were to allow bad people and criminals free, if humans were not to help victims immediately, we would call them wicked. And so um, we should not be surprised that they lose followers. So why should God allow perpetrators the opportunity to have a good end and victims to have a tragic end in this life? Um, I think it is important we understand that just like the first question of Allah compensating in the hereafter, if you do not believe in the hereafter, then that's a very tough question because some very bad people continue to oppress and do a lot of bad right until the time they die. And some very good people have a very tough life right until they die. So, in that sense, you would say life is not fair. But that's if you're only judging life with only this life. We believe in this life, we believe in the hereafter. And it is when you understand the two, according to the creator of the two, that we understand this life is not the end, and that ultimately there's a compensation system that makes it clear that Allah is not just, not unjust to any of his creatures. Um, I think it's important we remember the implications of delegation. When Allah has delegated and given us full responsibility, has given us power, has given us choice to do good or to do bad, um, we choose what we want to do. And we have clashes of wills, some want to do good, some want to do bad with the resources they have, with the power they have. And our responsibility is to cooperate, to innovate, to support each other, to use our knowledge to make the world a better place. We can't be acting as if it's not our responsibility and we are waiting for God to intervene when he has made it clear in all the scriptures. Human beings are agents. We are responsible. And so while we have various influences, ultimately, we choose, we are aware of these influences, we choose some of these influences, we allow some of these influences. And just as they can influence us negatively, they are positive influences that we can use. And so you will find in every context people who allowed an influence, negative influence, to affect them, and others who resisted, and others who helped counter the negative influence. So I think it's not, again, to say, God is allowing perpetrators. God is allowing human beings to be good. And some good people turn evil, and some evil people turn good. Uh, this is life, and it's our test. How do we keep ourselves on the straight path? And how do we make sure we try to help others? Because the implication of bad is negative. If we allow people to do bad, it means we're allowing negative impact. So we can't be apathetic and we don't care. And this is part of what is required of religious people, especially of Muslims. And Allah knows best. Assalamu alaikum.